Hey guys, I left my camera at work for the longest time and I just remembered to bring it home. So let me fill you in on what's been going on with my tanks the past few weeks. First up is my neon yellow tank, and this tank has been through a roller coaster the past couple of months, and I have had a bacterial infection in this tank for the longest time that has been taking my neos from me once every couple of days or so, sometimes even once a day. And I started treatment, I'd say about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and the deaths have finally stopped. I haven't found any more bodies in the tank, and everyone else seems to be doing fine. They're actually a lot more active. I don't know where they are. Oh, there's a little baby on the Java fern right there, right in the center. There's a bigger shrimp right next to it. But the shrimp seem to be doing fine. They're eating fine. Look at this guy. This guy's totally stuck in there. Can you see it? Right there. And right there. Now what's so funny about this tank is that I lost all of my yellow males to a bacterial infection, and then I lost all of my royal blues except one royal blue male to the bacterial infection as well. So right now I have a tank full of saddled females like this one, and then I have one royal blue male that really can't do anything because he's a different species. So it kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to look around for a breeder that has some yellow males to spare, and I think I'll just start up a new colony for the royal blues in another tank, but I'm probably gonna wait a little bit just to make sure the bacterial infection is completely gone and there aren't any more deaths before I introduce anything new into this tank. Alrighty, here is my PRL tank. So I've got some pure red line crystal red shrimp. That sounds kind of redundant. But yeah, I've got my PRLs in here, and these are from Sean Litrakis. I feel so awful because I was planning on doing an unboxing video, but again, I didn't have my camera, so I tried to do it on my phone, but it was too shaky, so I ended up just taking pictures. But he had them packaged really, really well. They shipped really fast. Like, I think it was like 1 or 2 day shipping, and they came in right on time. No losses, and they look really amazing. I really like the stark contrast of the red on the white. Can you focus? There you go. Look at these guys, so happy on the challah wood. I really, really like this tank because it has the spider wood that I attached all this Christmas moss to and the bouquets, and it's really growing out nicely. Like, look how awesome this tree looks. And the shrimp love to graze on it, and they were hiding in this for the first week. I could not find them, and now they're getting a little bit more comfortable and coming out to graze, which is really nice. I do notice I have a couple females that are a little bigger, so hopefully that means that I will have babies soon. Dun, 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 dun. This is obviously my favorite tank because I built it myself, and also because it just looks amazing. Like, I love the way it turned out. I added some Indian almond leaves on the side here for the shrimp to graze on. It adds great tannins that help with the tank. I added a sock tank oxidator over here, and this is supposed to add oxygen into the water, and this really helps, especially at night when there's no light and the plants turn to respiration, which means oxygen levels are depleted, which means they're going to need oxygen. So that's really nice, and I've had that in the tank for a couple weeks, and they've been doing well on that. I've got the Downoi here, and these guys are just growing like crazy. They're doing really amazing, and so are all my bouquets. So the ones on the driftwood are looking great. The Skeleton King is the only one that I can remember the name of, but all the rest look like they're doing great. Like, I had one that melted completely, like if you can see it's right there, that one is just the rhizome, and I just left it in the tank. I cut off all the rotting parts and I left it in the tank, and I checked it today and it looks like there's like 2 little baby leaves sprouting from it. So it looks like it can be salvaged after all. And then I've also got the dwarf sag that I put into the tank to kind of just fill in some space, and this has like really taken off. Here's a back view of the tank, and I only had like just this back portion planted and then just this corner, but now it's like got runners all up and down here, and I've got runners over here, and I just love this tank. I just love it. And now for the shrimp. So most of the shrimp in here I got from Mayfly and Sean Litrakis, and I've only had really one loss. It was a little baby panda, and it was just so random. I thought it was an ammonia spike, and I did like a water change, but there weren't any other deaths. I would have seen more shrimp bodies if it was. And so I retested the water and everything is fine, and now my shrimp are fine. But I got the wine reds. I've got some pandas. Look at this little baby panda. I hate that this camera doesn't like to focus on pandas, but it's right there. Over here, I've got some baby shadow pandas, and I really like these guys because they're like pandas, but they're blue. I also got a blue bolt in here. This is one of 3 blue bolts that I have in this tank, and I'm just extremely in love with the color blue, so I just love these guys. I also got 2 green Hulk shrimp from Miwu on the shrimp spot that I won an RAOK, and these guys look really awesome because they have like a green hue on them, and this is like my favorite shrimp in here, this little green Hulk, because it's like almost all like a greenish black with the dot on its back. That one right there is a ruby red. It's my other favorite shrimp, and it is just so adorable. It's all red with a white stripe on its back and a white tail. So yeah, at this point, I am pretty satisfied with the way this tank is right now and the amount of shrimp that I have in there. I am just gonna just wait for these guys to grow up, and hopefully they will have lots and lots of babies. Alright, so that is pretty much it. The next video I do is going to be how to install an HMF filter, because I am going to be setting up a new tank for the Royal Blues. And I just feel so bad that I lost so many right off the bat, so I'm going to retry that venture and start a new colony in a new tank, and hopefully they'll do better. But yeah, stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. And if you guys enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.